Hi Capricorn, welcome to your career reading for the month of March 2023. I'm going to take a look at what are the energies around you when it comes to your professional life. What is it that you can work with in terms of influences, situations? What's the likely outcome this month and how is that going to make you feel? So stick with me till the end, Capricorn. Lots coming in. Okay, sorry, just needed to check that my mic and everything is working fine. I've tried to record this reading a couple of times before, but I encountered some technical glitches. So here I go, third time around, hopefully no interruptions. But I take that as a sign that those were not the messages that you needed to hear. So hopefully this is your reading. Okay, so opening first two cards, the Two of Wands. What's crossing is the Four of Wands. Let me see past experiences when it comes to your career. Expectations, the Queen of Wands, influences around you. What's the likely outcome in the month of March? And how is that going to make Capricorn feel? Okay, interesting. Some of these cards are common with the cards that I pulled out previously for you for the two readings that I didn't manage to record. And we got Justice at the bottom of the deck. So karmic scales being balanced out. This is really good, Capricorn. This is really good. Okay, let's get into your spread, shall we? So I think I'm going to start here with the Two of Wands and the Four of Wands. So these are, I typically open this spread with, what is the card of how you think about work and how you show up, because I feel it provides that additional insight. So how you truly feel about work in your professional life, Scorpio, is, oh, I just called you Scorpio. I wanted to say Capricorn. I'm so sorry. Is I think you feel like your career is at a bit of a crossroads right now, and there's a very important decision that you need to take. You need to decide which way you want to take your career. And how you're showing up is you are showing up in a way that is communicating to the world or to people around you that you're looking for stability, you're looking to really protect your home life, and maybe you've built a very beautiful home, you've built a lot of stability around you, and you want to make sure that you are able to protect that. But a part of you, as you're showing me with the Two of Wands, also wants to explore and also wants to go out and see the world, because the Two of Wands can often indicate this desire to kind of expand and do something that you haven't done before. And we see the globe here, so maybe some of you are actively contemplating about a relocation or thinking about what life would be like in a different country, in a different setup, in a different city. Take it as it resonates. But so there's a bit of a dissonance here, because how you're thinking and feeling about work is that you want to expand, and maybe you want to you want to push your boundaries, you want to try out a new city, a new country. But then how you're showing up when it comes to go time, or you have to take a decision on acting on this energy, you are very, very particular about protecting your home life or the stability that you've created. Or it could actually mean a physical home that you're very proud of, that you put in a lot of effort, energy, money into, and you don't want to see that, leaving your life. So that's interesting, but I think it's important to call that out so that some of you can reflect on it and see what you want to do with this dichotomy. In the past, Capricorn, I feel your experience with work, at least what you're showing me today in this reading, is that it's not been the bestest. You feel a bit bored, you feel a bit blah, you feel like you haven't really gotten your due. Maybe you've been passed over for big promotions, big jobs. You haven't been compensated in the way that you think you should be. But I always say this on the Four of Cups, and especially in this deck that I'm using, which is the Light Seers Tarot, that if only she would just turn around and change her perspective on things, she would see this beautiful cup, which almost has this radiant rainbow kind of energy coming out of it. She might just start to look at life from a different perspective and might just see what she's missing out on. And sometimes we fall into these patterns of, expecting the worst, or always having a slightly negative approach to whatever situation we're in, whether it's work, whether it's love. So this has been your past experience is what you're showing me, but your expectations from work is that you want to feel happy, you want to feel bold like the Queen of Wands, you want to be, the captain of your own ship, you want to work the way you feel works for you and is best for you, whether it's actual setup of the work, you want to work remote, you want to work from the office, you want to start something of your own. Queen of Wands is often like the entrepreneurial kind of energy. So maybe like this is that dissonance showing up again, but in a slightly different manifested form, because there is some part of you that wants to expand your career and wants to take it to uncharted sort of territory, try out something completely new, whether that's a relocation, a new country, or maybe start something of your own. You feel very bored and disappointed when it comes to your professional life right now, but your expectations are that you should feel like the Queen of Wands, that work should feel this fulfilling. And you know what, Capricorn, I hear you, work should feel this fulfilling, and it should feel like it gives you that feeling of power, it gives you that feeling of, yes, this is what I was put on the planet to do. And what's interesting is that, you have this desire here, because you're showing up as the Six of Wands. And that's the card for the self. So you want that recognition. You, in fact, maybe some of you like to, get the limelight, or you don't shy away from sort of being in the limelight. And you're craving that acknowledgement. You're craving that public recognition for all the work that you've put into your career so far. And I feel like in your influences or situations, events, people around you, maybe this is about your manager with the Emperor, could be an Aries, that's quite significant. But there's something that you're not seeing, or there's something that you're refusing to acknowledge. That's one message that I'm getting. Or I think there's an opportunity for you to really boss up and to really level up in your career, but you need to take the blindfold off on something for this energy to materialize in your 3D world. So sometimes, we are so stuck in this Four of Cups energy where we're like, just look at her. She looks so bored and so like, I'm not really feeling this. I'm not really having this. But what actually exists around you is this really, really beautiful Emperor energy of bossing up, of really bringing a lot of structure to your work life, putting in the effort, and then shining like a star. But there's something that you're not seeing, and we'll get you clarifiers on that. The likely outcome this month when it comes to your career is the Hermit. So I think you will take some time to go within and investigate 2 points. One point of this dissonance that you want your career to expand, but at the same time, maybe you've become a little bit too comfortable somewhere, or like in your home setup, and you don't want to rock the boat. So you need to, like, maybe this month will inspire you to reflect on that and finally pick which way do you want to go. Do you want to try something new and push your comfort, push yourself outside of your comfort zone, or do you want to continue to hold on to what is known, what is stable for you? The other thing that I'm getting with the Hermit is that you might actually be thinking of getting into a teaching kind of a profession, or where you share your learnings with someone. It doesn't have to be like an actual school teacher or a college professor. It could just be like you want to share your experiences. This could be online, could be on LinkedIn, could be like in a blog, could be on YouTube, like podcast, whatever the case might be. Like, there is this need to kind of look at life from a different perspective, and then also share it with the others. And actually, in combination with the Six of Wands, I think if some of you are thinking of launching something which is about your expression to the world, I think it might be very, very successful. So take this as a sign. And how it's going to make you feel is, like, again, the Lovers in a career spread is more about choices and decisions. So there is something that you need to come to a conclusion on, Capricorn. Like, there's something you need to decide. And I have a feeling that when you go through this inner reflection and you take some time out and you think about why you've been feeling like so disappointed with your work, you want to feel like the Queen of Wands, but what is stopping you from feeling that way or manifesting this into reality? What are you not acknowledging? Where do you need to take the blindfold off? There are opportunities around you to shine and to stand out and to really boss up, but what are you not acknowledging? Is it this internal dissonance? Because, the universe really picks up on your energies. So if you are wanting to expand, but when the universe starts to throw that energy towards you, you shut it down and you want to just hold on to what is known and what is safe, then in a way, this is just my point of view, take it if it resonates with you, that then the universe gets confused, like, or it's not sure what opportunities it's supposed to throw your way. because there's a dissonance here. There's a dissonance here. You're feeling very blind, disappointed at work, but your expectations from your professional life is that you should feel like this, dancing to your own rhythm, dancing to your own drum beat, right? I think you will undergo some kind of reflection, some kind of, and this is very strong Virgo energy, and this full moon is in Virgo. So I think this will inspire you to investigate your emotions about work and why you've been feeling like this. And what's going to happen is that you're going to come to this realization that it's time to make a decision about which way you want to take your career. So let's get you some clarifiers. Let's see. I want to get one connecting card between the Two of Wands and the Four of Wands, please. Show me between the Two of Wands and the Four of Wands. What do I need to see? Ten of Cups. Yep. This is about family. This is about, again, similar energies to the Four of Wands. Like maybe this is the physical home that you live in, where you live with your family. I think you're very, very attached to the stability that you've created. And maybe some of you, didn't have that growing up. So it's so important for you to have this beautiful house, to have this stability, to have a beautiful, safe space for your family to live in. That scares you. Like, so the connecting point is this something to do with family or a family situation. So it might help you when you're thinking through all of this, what's truly like holding you back. And this is all about our beliefs, right? Like even if you were to, let's say, hypothetically, this is about relocation and you were to move to a new place, I mean, you can always build another beautiful home over there as well, right? So as people, we just need to investigate our own belief systems sometimes. Like, why do we think that it's only possible in our current situation, but we won't be able to rebuild it somewhere else? So that's a question I'll leave you, Capricorn. Let's look at your Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? Queen of Wands. Yeah, there you go. See, this is how you want to be feeling, because we've now got two Queen of Wands here. So I think, yeah, you just feel like you're not being recognized for who you are. Like you've got so much more potential. You can add so much more value, but either the opportunities around you or the people around you have made you feel like this blah state of the Four of Cups. I really want to dive deep into this Two of Swords. What is Capricorn not acknowledging? What is Capricorn not acknowledging when it comes to their career? The Page of Crystals, Akashic Records, and the Tower. Ooh, wow. This feels like very, very destined. So this is a unique card to this deck, the Akashic Records. It's not in all tarot decks. But what it basically means is that destiny is stepping in and a very important destined chapter of your life is opening up for you. So I feel this is connected to the Hermit. When you go within and you really ask yourself those straight up questions, I think something's going to come to light, something's going to get illuminated, and something might change very, very quickly. Because, like they say, thoughts become things, like we are our environment. So the minute you start to acknowledge this Tower, because right now, these are clarifiers for the Two of Swords. I asked, what is Capricorn not acknowledging or not looking at? What you're not looking at is that there's something, okay, in your professional life that needs to change. There is a Tower moment that is waiting to happen. And don't get scared. Tower moment simply means a big change, but it's always, it always comes into your life with the right intention. Because some of you, I feel, have veered off course, have gone to a place or a path which actually isn't yours or doesn't feel like yours. So the universe is going to step in and bring a drastic change and align you back to your destined path with the Akashic Records. That's, what I'm seeing here. So some of you watching, I think, might resonate with this, and you already perhaps know that there's something in your career that isn't working, and you need to sit down and investigate it and let the Tower come crashing down. And let yourself shine and let yourself embody this energy of the Emperor with the Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups. See, there's something you need to move away from. This could be a belief system, this could be a job, this could be a co-worker, a manager, anything. Like there is something that is holding you back and you need to move on from it. What's the Six of Wands and the Emperor, please? Six of Wands and the Emperor. Yeah, Six of Crystals, balance. equal give and take. Like maybe you've been in situations where you've been giving too much and not getting enough back in return. This can also mean that somebody comes in and offers you help. Maybe some of you are going through some financial strain, and out of nowhere somebody comes in and helps you with money. Four of Wands again. So this is again about that stability, about your home life, about your family life. You can have all the success in the world, Capricorn. This is what I'm hearing. Like you can boss up, you can build these amazing homes for yourself, you can build this stability for yourself, whether it's manifested in the physical form or whether this is a way of living that feels very stable to you. But there's something that needs to come to a close with this Tower. Can you tell us, oops, a little bit, so these two fell, right? These three actually. Five of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Queen of Crystals. See, there you go. There is something that you're very conflicted about, or maybe you work in a place where there's a lot of conflict, a lot of like arguments, a lot of back and forth, people not aligned onto the same vision. All of this, they're saying that you have it in you to transform the situation and be resourceful right now. So I have a feeling that out of nowhere, something will show up in your work life and it'll help you reorient this narrative to a more positive one. That's what I'm getting very strongly as a message here. So I knew that there was something that you're conflicted about, and the universe, either you've been ignoring the signs. I think a lot of you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been actively working on the situation, then you know how it works. Like the universe comes in and helps you close out a cycle that you were unable to close out on your own, so that they can bring in something which is more aligned to your spiritual purpose, to your destined path. We saw that with, I think with the Akashic Records card, which is somewhere over here. Yeah. So let me see the Hermit in the likely outcome. Hermit in the likely outcome. The Four of Swords, healing is here. That's amazing. Page of Cups, a brand new offer or a brand new opportunity coming in. This can also mean that somebody who's upset you at work might offer you a pretty solid apology. But I'm getting a stronger message that it is more about a new offer coming in that finally helps you heal, that finally lets you take a break from all of this commotion, all of this conflict, or all of this internal dilemmas when it comes to work. And it really sets you on a whole new path, and it sets you on a brand new successful path. How will it make Capricorn feel? Ooh, just when I said that, we've got the Ace of Cups and the Three of Crystals. I'm telling you, you're getting a brand new offer coming in, which is going to make you feel like you're working with like-minded people with the Three of Crystals. You're going to meet your tribe, and look at this. We've got the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you, Capricorn. Like you are attracting something very major, something that is very aligned to your destiny, something that speaks to you at a deep spiritual level. Oh my God, I'm so excited, Scorpio. This, I don't know why I keep calling you Scorpio. So excited for you, Capricorn. This is amazing. I'm going to get you a few cards from the Super Attractor deck by Gabby Bernstein, and then we'll go to the Angel Answers deck as well. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for Capricorn when it comes to their career. When I'm connected to spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. See, this is the vibe that I was getting, that this reading, this month is very destined for you. Like it's almost like the universe is stepping in and saying, hey Capricorn, you've been trying really hard to like work it out in a certain area of your life, but that's not the path that we had chosen for you. So here comes this brand new opportunity with like-minded people that brings you back to source, that brings you back to what your heart and mind truly desire. One more. We've got spiritual alignment, puts my manifestation into motion, can't make this stuff up. And I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. There's a strong need for you, Capricorn, to deepen your faith, whatever works for you, whether you meditate, you journal, you pray. There's a need for you to go deeper in faith and really have belief that the best things that are meant for you are coming your way, and start to live as if all your dreams have already become reality. I think that might help you quite a bit. Let me see some messages from the Angel Answers deck to close out your reading. Recovery. This is that same energy of the Four of Swords, you know, Hermit card, taking a step back, really recouping your energy, coming back to what feels more natural and more aligned to your path. Give me one more. We've got be assertive. Yes, be assertive, Capricorn. Claim that power and wait. Something amazing is coming your way a year from now. So that could be quite significant. Maybe you've been manifesting something. Let's see. Just give me one more for Capricorn. And it says in the near future. So I do think that you gotta like, oh my God, I've got abundance at the bottom of the deck. So abundance is definitely coming in for you. I think there's going to be a complete shift of your career and your professional life, and you will feel the final effects of it maybe a year from now. But I think even in March itself, we're seeing sort of this Ace of Cups and coming in. So I think that this month kind of sets you off on this new path, which will probably go on for a period of about 6 to 12 months. But it's all going to change for you. It's all going to shift for you, Capricorn. This is beautiful. This is amazing. If this video resonated, please do hit that like button for me. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe to my channel. And I wish you all the very best, Capricorn. Take care. Bye-bye.